You don't need to clean all day to feel better at home. You tidy up only to look around and wonder why your space still feels heavy. You wipe down the counters, but the clutter is still sitting there, both in your home and in your mind. You're not lazy, you're not messy, you're overwhelmed, and you're not alone. The truth is, most of us don't need a Pinterest-perfect home. We just want a place that feels light, calm, and like it's working with us, not against us. That's why in today's video I'm sharing 25 small realistic ways to deep clean and gently declutter your home without needing a full weekend or a professional crew. These tips are designed to bring peace to your space and to your head, and they work even when life is noisy. So if you've been craving a reset but can't find the energy to do it all, start here. Each tip is simple, soothing, and can be done in under 15 minutes. Some take just 5, because the goal isn't to clean non-stop. It's to feel better, one corner, one drawer, one breath at a time. Let's get into it. You don't have to clean your whole house to feel better in it, really. Just resetting one small area can shift the energy of your whole space. The key is choosing something small and visible, like your kitchen sink, your bedside table, or even a single couch cushion. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Clear off anything that doesn't belong, give the surface a quick wipe, and put one nice thing there, a candle, a small plant, or just a clean folded towel. This isn't about deep scrubbing or hours of effort. It's about bringing order to chaos, one tiny spot at a time. When your home feels like it's in constant motion or mess, resetting one area gives your mind a place to land. A moment of calm. And often that small reset creates momentum. Suddenly you find yourself doing one more thing, and then another. But even if you stop there with just 5 minutes, it's enough. You chose calm on purpose. That matters more than doing everything. Think of this as your daily reclaim the corner ritual. It's powerful. It's gentle, and it works. One spot at a time. Our countertops hold more than crumbs. They hold decisions we haven't made, projects we haven't finished, and things we didn't know where else to put. And over time, we stop seeing the clutter, but we still feel the weight of it. That's why this tip is so powerful. Clear your counters as if you're starting from zero. Take everything off. Wipe the surface clean, then only put back what you use daily or what truly brings you calm. The coffee maker. Yes. The unopened mail from last week. No. The fruit bowl. Maybe. The second fruit bowl that only holds receipts. Probably not. Give each item a moment of decision. Do I love this here? Do I need this here? This process is less about cleaning and more about reclaiming visual space. When your counters are clear, your brain breathes a little easier. You don't feel behind before you've even started your day. Bonus tip. If your counters attract clutter fast, keep a small bin nearby labeled "Decide Later." At the end of each day or week, empty it. That's your reset rhythm, not perfection, just intention. A clean sweep isn't just wiping away dirt. It's giving yourself a blank slate. Every home has areas we forget, the in-between spaces we walk past but rarely touch. It could be the base of your faucet, the light switches the rim of a picture frame, or the handle on the microwave. These spots quietly collect grime, and because we rarely notice them, we underestimate how they affect the overall feel of our home. Today, pick one of those forgotten zones and give it 5 minutes of focused attention. Use a damp microfiber cloth, a toothbrush for crevices, or even just a baby wipe. What matters is noticing. Because when you clean the overlooked, you feel like you've seen your space more clearly. It's a gentle act of respect toward your home, and it often sparks momentum. You'll notice other little things. You'll feel more tuned in. And best of all, you'll begin building the habit of mindful maintenance, the kind of cleaning that's not just about doing, but about caring. When we start to tend the forgotten places, we start to feel more present in our home, more grounded. It's not just about what gets wiped down, it's about what gets noticed. And that noticing, it creates peace. Every house has those places where clutter builds up like traffic. The bottom of the stairs, the chair in your bedroom, the end of the dining table. We set things there just for now, but they stay for days, even weeks. And then we stop seeing the pile, but we still feel its weight. These are what I call stall spots, places where stuff gets stuck. And when one is clear, it creates this unexpected sense of flow again. So here's what to do. Choose one stall spot. Just one. Don't think about the others yet. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Clear everything off. Don't organize yet, just sort into piles, trash put away, donate undecided. Then deal with the piles quickly. Even if you don't finish all of them, you've still removed the logjam. You've made space. Bonus idea. Once the surface is clear, add something simple and beautiful like a plant, a candle, or a folded blanket. This creates visual closure, making it less likely to become a clutter zone again. You don't need to fix every area at once. You just need to let one place breathe. Freeing up a single stuck spot can unstick your energy for the rest of the day. Clutter loves to roam, but it also loves to hide. And sometimes baskets become the place we toss everything and forget it. But what if we used a basket as a helper, not a hider? Take one medium-sized basket, just one, and carry it through your main living spaces. Don't think too hard. Anything that looks out of place, toss it in. Then take the basket with you, room to room, returning items where they actually belong. If you don't know where something goes, that's useful information too. Maybe it needs a new home, or maybe it doesn't belong in your home at all. This simple basket loop keeps clutter from spreading and gives you a quick reset without perfection. Bonus. It works great with kids too. Give them their own basket and a 5-minute challenge to return items. It turns tidying into something visible and satisfying. Even if you don't put away every last thing you've gathered the chaos. You've created motion. And that on a busy day is more than enough. Because a basket isn't just a container, it's a boundary. It says, this is what I'm handling right now. And that clarity, that's a gift. Sometimes the things that make a space feel stale aren't the most obvious. Your throw pillows, blankets, curtains, shower liner, all of these quietly collect dust, moisture, and smells. But when's the last time you washed them? Pick one soft surface that's overdue and give it a refresh. Toss it in the wash or follow care instructions for a gentle clean. You'll be amazed how different the room feels. Not because it looks dramatically different, but because the air itself feels lighter. Clean fabrics also make it easier to relax. They invite you to actually use and enjoy the space instead of avoiding it. Bonus, while something's in the wash, you've already started the reset. You're in motion. Use that time to declutter one drawer or wipe down a nearby shelf. One action leads to another. And remember, it's not about doing everything today. It's about choosing one soft place and making it clean again. Your home will thank you not with applause, but with a deep exhale you can feel when you walk into the room. If your kitchen is the heart of your home, the sink is its pulse. It's where the mess lands, where routines begin, and where most of the just for now items tend to linger. That's why giving your sink 5 intentional minutes can make your whole kitchen feel calmer. First, clear it completely. Yes, everything. Load the dishwasher or stack items off to the side. Then give the basin a good scrub. You don't need fancy cleaners, warm, soapy water, and a sprinkle of baking soda work wonders. Use a sponge or cloth to scrub around the drain, the faucet base, and that spot behind the faucet that always gets missed. Rinse everything down, then wipe it dry. The shine is your reward. Want to take it a step further? Add a few drops of essential oil to the drain or use a stainless steel spray for polish. When your sink sparkles, your whole kitchen breathes easier. And that tiny moment of care, it shifts your energy too. It says, this space matters. I matter. A calm sink is never just about cleaning. It's a signal to yourself that you're taking control again, even in the smallest of ways. Visual clutter is real and it's exhausting. Even if your space is technically clean, too many open shelves, mismatched containers, or decor that no longer speaks to you can leave your brain buzzing. That's why this tip is about subtraction, not scrubbing. Pick one shelf surface or corner that feels noisy. Then gently clear it off. Every item. Clean the surface. Then slowly, mindfully add back only what feels calming or useful. This could mean tucking away an appliance you never use, swapping a loud, patterned towel for something neutral, or simply leaving a shelf empty for now. Yes, that's allowed. This act of visual quieting gives your brain space to breathe. You may even notice yourself breathing differently as you do it. It's a small way to reclaim calm in a world that asks you to take in so much all the time. Bonus try doing this in one of your first glance zones, the places your eyes land when you walk into a room. When those areas are calm, your whole home starts to feel lighter. It's not minimalism, it's clarity. And it's powerful. The space right inside your front door holds more emotional weight than we realize. It's the first thing you see when you walk in, and it sets the tone. If your entryway is cluttered or chaotic, it can quietly whisper, "You're behind already." But when it's calm, it says, "Welcome home." Today, take 10 to 15 minutes to reset this area. Start by removing everything. Shoes, bags, keys, papers, all of it. Sweep or vacuum quickly, then wipe down surfaces. Now be intentional about what comes back. A small tray for essentials. One pair of daily shoes per person. A hook for your most used bag. That's it. If you have a bench or shelf, wipe it clean and add something simple, a small lamp, a candle, or even a folded blanket. This isn't about perfection. It's about making the transition from outside world to home feel smoother. You're not just cleaning a space, you're creating a welcome. One that greets you gently and says you're safe here. Dusting can feel like a thankless task. It doesn't always offer that instant before and after satisfaction. But when we shift how we think about it, it becomes something gentler. Try this. Instead of rushing through your dusting routine, slow down and let your senses guide you. Start with one shelf, one surface, one small section. Use a soft cloth or duster and pay attention to the details, the way the light catches as the dust clears, the subtle change in how the air smells, how it feels smoother under your fingertips. Dust the tops of picture frames, the backs of nightstands, the baseboards that get ignored. No need to do it all today. Just one quiet session. And as you do, think of it as reconnecting with your home, not just maintaining it. You're restoring care to the places your eyes and hands pass by every day. Bonus, add a few drops of your favorite essential oil to the cloth. As you dust, you're also layering in scent, something soft and calming that makes you want to linger. When we dust with presence, we notice more. And that awareness brings more than cleanliness, it brings calm. One swipe, one breath, one still moment at a time. Sometimes the air in our home just feels heavy. Not necessarily dirty, just stale, like it's been sitting too long. Instead of buying sprays or diffusers, start with what you already have. Open a window, even if just for 5 minutes. Let new air in and old air out. Then walk around and notice, where does it feel stuffy? Where could a breeze or a shift make a difference? Next, simmer something simple on the stove: lemon slices and rosemary, orange peel and cinnamon, even just a splash of vanilla in water. Let it steam gently. The scent will carry further than any store-bought spray, and it will feel like comfort, not chemicals. No stove. Drop a cotton ball with essential oil inside a closet or behind the trash can. Or clip one to a fan. Fresh air is energy. It reminds your home and you that change is possible at any time. You don't need new decor or fancy tools, just a few minutes of intention. When your home smells fresh, your thoughts do too. It's a reset that lives in your senses. Quiet, invisible, powerful. We often clean what's in our way, the mess on the floor, the dishes in the sink. But some of the most powerful resets come from places we see all the time without realizing: the corner of the bathroom mirror, the top of the toilet tank, the inside edge of the front door. These spots don't scream for attention, but they shape how our home feels quietly. Pick one overlooked spot today. Just one. Stand where you normally would and look from eye level. What have you stopped noticing? Take a cloth, a gentle spray, maybe a Q-tip, and give it attention. You'll be surprised by how satisfying it feels. Cleaning what we've overlooked isn't about guilt. It's about restoring sight. When we tend to what's faded into the background, we remind ourselves that we're allowed to care again. It's a small thing, but often those tiny efforts shift everything. You'll walk past that mirror or door frame later and smile, not because it's spotless, but because you noticed. And noticing brings peace. Every home has that one spot where things land: bags, keys, mail receipts. Sometimes it's the kitchen counter. Sometimes it's the couch. The problem isn't that things land, it's that they never leave. Instead of fighting this habit, work with it. Create a drop zone on purpose. Choose a surface near your entrance. Define its boundaries: a tray for keys, a bin for mail, a bowl for headphones. That's it. Keep it limited. When the tray is full, it's your cue to clear it, not expand it. You're setting up a reset station, a place where clutter lands and gets handled. No more floating piles. Just a system that respects real life. Bonus: take 1 minute each night to reset your drop zone. You'll wake up with less stress because your entry point is already clear. You don't have to change how you live. You just need a container that catches the mess and gives back your calm. We all have that drawer, the one we avoid opening because we know what's inside: half-used pens, expired coupons, tangled cords, who knows what. And yet it's not the contents that overwhelm us. It's the delay, the quiet decision to deal with it later. So today, choose one drawer. Just one. Pull everything out, completely. Give it a quick wipe down. Then sort: fast trash, keep, relocate. Trust your instincts. You know what you've been avoiding. You know what's useful. Here's the magic part: when you finish, don't just shove things back in. Use small boxes, cups, or lids to corral the items that stay. Even a paper envelope can become a divider. You're not organizing for looks, you're organizing for ease. That one drawer becomes a promise: I don't have to avoid this anymore. I can open it and feel peace. One drawer, one decision, one corner of your life that no longer nags at you. Even if your home is messy, there's something powerful about going to sleep with one space completely cleared. A nightstand, a bathroom counter, a dresser top. Choose one surface you see right before bed or first thing in the morning. Spend 5 minutes. Remove everything. Wipe it down. Put back only what brings calm or purpose. Maybe a book, a small lamp, or a glass of water. Let the rest find a better home. Or no home at all. Why this matters: visual clutter becomes mental clutter. And waking up to a calm surface sends your brain a message: you're not starting the day behind. You already made one good choice. This small practice isn't about perfection. It's a gentle reminder that while you can't control everything, you can create a little peace. Try it for 3 nights. Same spot, same 5 minutes. You'll feel the difference, not by force, but by feeling. We rely on certain tools every day: the vacuum, the dishwasher, the washing machine. But how often do we clean them? When your cleaning tools are dirty, they work harder and leave behind more mess than they catch. Today, pick one thing that helps you clean and give it a clean of its own. Remove hair from the vacuum brush. Rinse or replace its filter. Wipe down the dishwasher seal and check the filter. Run a hot cycle with a cleaning tablet or vinegar if safe. Empty the lint trap on your dryer, even behind it. You don't need to do everything, just choose one. Notice the shift in how your space smells, how your machines work, how you feel using them. There's a strange sense of respect that grows when we take care of the tools that take care of us. It's like saying, "Thank you. Let's make this easier." Bonus: set a reminder for next month. A little regular maintenance keeps things running smoother and your effort from feeling wasted. Clean the cleaner. It's a simple act, and a deeply satisfying one. The place where you walk in sets the tone for everything that follows. Shoes kicked off. Bags dropped, keys lost in yesterday's coat, it all adds up. But it doesn't take much to make it feel welcoming again. Take 5 to 10 minutes and reset your entry. Line up the shoes. Hang the bags. Toss any junk mail. Sweep or vacuum the floor, even if it's just a quick once-over. Light a candle or plug in something fresh nearby. You're not designing a showroom. You're creating a breath of calm when you cross the threshold. A clear entry doesn't just look good, it feels like an exhale. It tells your brain, we've arrived. We're safe. We don't have to carry everything in at once. And when the entry feels easy, it's easier to put things back too. Even small kids start to notice the difference and follow your lead. It becomes a soft routine, a coming home ritual. Your whole house doesn't need to be clean for this to work. Just the doorway. Just enough to shift the energy from chaos to calm. That drawer where everything goes usually becomes the drawer where nothing useful lives. Instead of fighting it, flip it. Label it clearly. Maybe tools, office stuff, or batteries plus tape. Give it a real purpose. Take everything out. Sort fast. Toss anything you don't use or recognize. Relocate things that don't belong. Then put like items together using small boxes, lids, or containers. The goal isn't to make it pretty, just obvious. Want to go further? Don't have a junk drawer at all. Replace it with a simple toolkit, a paper drawer, or a labeled caddy in a cabinet. Let tools live with tools. Let wires live with wires. You don't need a black hole in your kitchen. You need clarity and quick access to the things you use most. Reclaiming this one small zone gives you a sense of control even on hectic days, and it's easier to maintain than you think because now it has a job. You don't need a full bathroom deep clean to feel better in it. Sometimes just 10 minutes can completely shift how this space feels. Start by clearing the counter, even just temporarily. Toss anything expired or leaking. Wipe the mirror and faucet. Spray and swipe the toilet seat. Fold a clean towel. Light a candle or place a small plant or diffuser near the sink. It's not about doing it all. It's about creating a space that feels like it's caring for you, not draining you. And when your bathroom feels calmer, so do your mornings. Bonus: place a small container under the sink labeled Declutter. When something runs out, gets replaced, or you stop using it, drop it in. Empty it every month. It's a quiet, easy way to keep clutter from creeping back in. Your bathroom doesn't need a makeover. Just a moment of attention and a reminder that you're allowed to have ease here. Even if you meal prep or shop mindfully, your fridge can become a quiet stressor, hiding old sauces, wilted greens, and mystery containers in the back. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Pull everything out. Toss what's expired. Wipe the shelves. Group with snacks, condiments, drinks, and leave space. Let it breathe. You don't need bins or labels unless they help you. What matters is visibility. When you can see what you have, you waste less and feel more in control. Bonus tip. Before grocery shopping, snap a photo of the inside of your fridge. It's a quick way to prevent overbuying and to notice what needs to go. A clean fridge isn't just about food, It's about creating clarity in a space you interact with every day. It says, this is what I have, and this is enough. These small spots carry more than fingerprints. They carry the weight of being constantly touched, but rarely cleaned. Wiping them takes seconds. Grab a cloth or disinfecting wipe, go room to room, light switches, door handles, appliance buttons, remotes. You'll be surprised how quickly it adds up and how satisfying it feels. You're not just cleaning germs, you're restoring intention. You're reminding your space and yourself that small things matter. Keep wipes in a drawer or basket that's easy to grab, maybe by the kitchen or laundry room. That way you can make this a weekly ritual without thinking about it. Do a quick round while coffee brews or dinner's in the oven. It doesn't need to be serious, just light and intentional. When we clean the things we touch most, we make our home feel more cared for. You'll notice the difference next time you flip a switch or open a door. It's like the house says thank you quietly but clearly. Pillows, shower curtains, reusable bags, couch covers. These things live in your home every day, absorbing smells, collecting dust, and quietly asking for care. Choose one today. Read the label, wash it gently, let it dry fully, and notice how much fresher everything feels afterward. It's such a simple act, but it restores freshness in ways we don't always see. This isn't about perfection, it's about slowly waking up different parts of your space, the ones that work hard but stay invisible. Bonus tip: set a recurring reminder every season to wash one of these items. Rotate through them, just one each time. Over the course of a year, that's 12 spaces refreshed with barely any extra thought. Cleaning the forgotten isn't a chore. It's a quiet way to say I see you. I care about this home, and in return, that care reflects right back. Behind the door, under the table, the corner by the laundry basket. We often miss these spaces because they're not directly in our path, but dust and dirt still find their way there. Grab a broom or vacuum and choose one. Give it 3 to 5 minutes. You don't have to move furniture unless you want to. Just clear what's visible. That small effort will lift the whole room. Want to make it even easier? Set a timer, play a favorite song, or do it while chatting on the phone. Pair the task with something you enjoy. You might even find a missing sock, a long-lost Lego, or a pair of earrings you forgot you owned. Little rewards tucked into the corners. And here's the secret: when you take care of these hidden places, you're sending your brain a subtle message: nothing is too far gone. Even the overlooked can be reclaimed. Look around your home and find a spot your eyes always land. Maybe it's the TV stand, the kitchen island, or a hallway shelf. These visual pause points shape how your space feels more than we realize. Clear it off completely. Wipe it down. Add back only what brings joy or purpose. A photo, a small bowl, maybe a candle. Let that surface breathe and let yourself enjoy the stillness it creates. When you tend to these spots with intention, you're creating visual rest in your home, like giving your brain a break every time you pass by. Try this stand across the room and look at that spot again. Feels better, doesn't it? Resetting one pause point helps you feel more grounded without having to overhaul the whole space. That one moment of clarity becomes something you return to all day long. This isn't just about cleaning, it's about coming back to yourself. Each small action you've taken, each drawer, each wipe, each breath is a step toward a calmer, lighter life. Take a moment to notice how far you've come. Your home didn't need to be perfect, just more yours. You showed up. You chose intention. That matters. Celebration doesn't have to be loud. It could be a slow cup of tea, a journal entry, or a text to a friend. I actually cleaned that thing today. Let it sink in. You didn't wait for motivation, you created momentum. And if all you did today was read this list and imagine what's possible, that counts too. It's a start. You're already moving forward. Keep going gently. Your home is changing because you are. That's a wrap on today's video. 25 small, doable ways to bring more calm into your home. Not to make it perfect, but to help you breathe a little easier each day. If even one tip helped lighten your load, let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up or share it with someone who might need a little encouragement too. Sometimes the smallest ideas make the biggest difference. Tomorrow I'll be sharing simple home organization strategies that cost nothing, just a fresh look at what you already have. No shopping, no pressure. Just real solutions that work in real homes. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to keep creating more space, not just in your home, but in your head and heart too. Thanks so much for being here. Your home doesn't need to be perfect to feel peaceful. Just start with one small thing and let that be enough.